think I'm going to go get some chocolate.
I
have it over there.
Okay.
Right now.
But we're rolling already, you know.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay.
You can have some chocolate in a minute.
Oh, right.
Is chocolate an aphrodisiac for you?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel
Chocolate
do you
and
feel a flush and a kind of a...
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
There is certain stuff. It's certainly in dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
You want to get good quality chocolate.
I see.
And, there's some really good, nice antioxidants in there. But it definitely feels... I think it's because it's luxurious and it melts.
I see.
Something about melting chocolate.
Do you think
on
it
your
might
lips.
be you associating chocolate with sex from a previous experience? Is that possible? Or is it strictly a physiological... chemical thing from the cacao or whatever.
That's an interesting thing. There's certain sweetness in that feels
you know,
like
you have
indulging.
a certain sweetness, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Well,
but I've definitely used chocolate in past sexual encounters.
Really?
For sure. Oh yes. Oh yes, a little bit of chocolate on the nipples. Very nice.
Oh, the nipples, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And on the lips and...
Well, I think that's...
on the cock.
Oh, really? On the cock? Really?
Oh yes, chocolate on cock. Chocolate cock is fantastic.
They call that chocolate, I think.
Chocolate. Love it.
Ah, to chocolate.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Hans on Sex, Professor Puppet After Dark. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet, and this is my lovely, well, I'm not going to say assistant, the junior sexologist, my colleague, Miss Penny.
Hello, darlings.
Yes, hello, darling. You look lovely today.
Thank you.
Tonight, I mean.
Oh, yes.
So this is getting kind of late, you know.
I know. Am I going to stay over? Because I think it might be too late for me to drive, and I'm drinking, so...
Oh, well, you know, I don't want you to do anything dangerous on the road.
No.
We will talk about that later. Have some more champagne.
Okay.
Okay, I think we have a letter from one of our fans, a burning question, someone we can help with something. Let's take a look. Dear Professor Hans von Puppet, and Penny, look at that! Oh, you've hit a big time, kid. They're right in your fan mail.
Love it.
Okay. I orgasm fairly easily during masturbation and oral sex, but I have never been able to climax during penetration.
No.
Is this a physical thing or a mental thing? Signed, Charlene from Cheyenne. Oh, that's alliterative. Well, Charlene, darling. Well, if you were a gentleman asking this question, I would... I don't know how I'd answer that, but as a lady, it's a lot more complicated. Men do not have this problem. Pretty much a man can come when he's having sex. That's kind of how we are designed, you know. It is a rare bird that doesn't just pop off relatively easily. But for ladies, there are some like 50 to 70% who have trouble achieving orgasm through actual inner vaginal penis-style intercourse, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Now, the first step is it in your pants or is it in your head? That's a real question there, you know?
Right.
Like, the first step is to have some kind of orgasm, any kind of orgasm, to make sure that your body and your mind know what that is, yeah? Because some people have never even had that, right?
That's right.
And so you want to go for the low-hanging fruit, you know, the oral sex, the masturbation, okay? And doing it yourself is a great idea, the masturbation.
Yes, definitely. You need to know what turns you on. You need to know how it works for you before you can let some other guy
exactly
come inside, right?
If you do it to yourself,
lady.
it's what you call a closed feedback loop. You get an instant reaction to it. Now, having someone else do it is better. Do you know why? It is like being tickled. You can't tickle yourself.
It's true.
But I could tickle you. Tickle. Or you could tickle me. But, oh, darling, stop. That is because you don't have control of the tickler, you know. That is why having someone else grab your cock is more fun for a gentleman than grabbing it yourself.
Absolutely, and you can just
really,
let yourself
really
go
is.
to the emotion. How wonderful is that?
But about your sexual issue of no orgasm during penetration, the first step is to talk about it with your husband, you know, and get him on your team. Get him to, or your boyfriend, get him to be helping you work on it, you know. And if you have cleared up the cobwebs upstairs, you know that it's not some psychological hang-up to coming at all, it is then still, could be mental. It's not, even if you can have a clitoral orgasm and not a vaginal orgasm, that could still be in your mind, right?
Yes.
Because it could be what?
Well, it's a very good question, partly because I had that problem as well for many years.
Yeah.
And one of the ways you can help yourself is when you are masturbating, is to introduce fingers into your vagina, so get used to the sensation of being penetrated at the same time. So, you can use a sex toy if you like, or you can use your fingers.
You know what? They have great sex toys.
They do.
AdamandEve.com.
Absolutely. Oh, I definitely get them from there.
Oh, yeah, they got everything. Anyway, we digress. We're not just corporate shills, We're educators. Now,
absolutely.
One of the things a woman might feel shut down or unsafe or somehow non-intimate and not be able to kind of give up the orgasm from the vaginal intercourse because that is penetrative, it's on the inside, and maybe she has some long-held stigma that she can't quite get over. And the first step to getting over these things, these phobias, these problems, is to recognize them and think, gee, I wonder if that's it. And almost once you figure that out, once you kind of find the problem and think about it, that's how you overcome the problem.
That's very true.
When you decide what your phobia is or what you're afraid of, then you can face your fear and you can deal with it. Sometimes that's all it takes. But if we're going to go for a physical solution, while you're making love with your husband or your boyfriend, while he is inside of you, why not introduce your or his fingers to your clitoris? Double down on the pleasure, So you've got the old fella in there doing his regular thing, but then you've also got the extra bit of pleasure on your clitoris, yeah?
And you know what helps sometimes? Because part of it is relaxing. It's really just letting go. And feeling comfortable and everything else, and you can change positions, find a position that you feel comfortable in. Position, and I think in this case, I would ask your husband to let it all be about you. Have a night that's all about you and what you need and your desires and everything else, but also so you don't feel under pressure. If you don't come, it's not a problem.
Exactly.
It's just whatever it takes, but also allowing it to be all about you, and also allowing your body to really. I would probably have some alcohols, have a nice meal.
A couple of drinks is always good,
A couple of drinks to relax.
Not everyone can drink. Don't have alcoholics.
No, exactly.
Underage people,
No, absolutely. You shouldn't
Mormons,
make it just about alcohol.
Take off your magic underwear and go for it.
And maybe, listen to some relaxing music, light some candles, create a situation, have a bubble bath together. That's always very relaxing.
The old standards. Well, as is our advice on almost all of these problems, the key is communication, relaxation, and love, and talking to your spouse, getting on the same team.
And lube.
And lubrication.
Yes, that really
communication,
helps.
And lubrication.
Communication
and lubrication. We should get T-shirts.
We should. Communication, lubrication.
Okay, I gotta go communicate myself. Have a great day, folks. If you have any other questions, send them to us at professorpuppet@rocketpictures.net. And if you want to reach Penny directly, try penny@rocketpictures.net. Hans on Sex is brought to you by AdamandEve.com. Visit now and enter the keyword Hans at checkout to get 50% off almost any item, plus free shipping, plus a free mystery gift, plus 3 free bonus DVDs. Order today.